Hello and welcome, my name is Lynx, we are playing Spirit Sisters, and it's chapter 9, Archbishop. And it seems like we'll be dealing with the Vatican, which is never a good thing. In an encased section within Rome, there is a divine religious building within the independent city-state. This building was known as the Vatican. A distant territory under the Holy See, it is a sovereign entity of international law. Oh my god. Within this grand cathedral, many halls stood a well-known honored man. They must often refer to this individual as the Pope. Within his headquarters, he oversees the grand religious faith and organizations across the entire globe. Once he had escaped the safeguard of his cardinals, Pope Abaddon the 7th is shown to be in the middle of a private interaction. Oh my god, dude. Keep the children away from this guy.
Something you think you can retrieve here for me, Veronica?
The woman in question, who wore a religious yet revealing outfit, was seen bowing down on one knee, showing her dedication to her faith towards the elder.
Yes, Father, I believe it's within my capability to do so, but if I may be in haste, may I ask what for?
The Pope looks to be contemplating for a moment before deciding to answer.
Scale, my informants have advised me that she may be in cahoots with an evil god.
Bullshit.
As the highest standing member of the church, it's better to seek out those who follow the path of evil and deliver them to justice.
Deliver yourself. Veronica's smile intensifies as a large blush is plastered on her face.
As expected, your elegance knows no bounds. You have my word. I will retrieve this traitor on your behalf by any means necessary.
Veronica van Astre, the Pontifex Archbishop of the Roman Orthodox Church, at a young age was blessed by the miracle of divine light. Later in her years, she was to be known as the Demigoddess of Light. Oof. For her high authority over light itself. With her divine power at her disposal, she was deemed to be the honored individual tasked with protecting the Pope for generations. Oh my god. Sounds like a pain. As well as the faithful followers of the Vatican City. Now she acts quickly upon receiving her latest mission, being sent to Egypt in order to retrieve the spirit goddess for questioning. And there she stands on the outskirts of Cairo, using her offensive magic to cause an explosion near the walls of the main cathedral. Wendy stands proud against the violent woman, preparing herself for being captured so easily. Why is there lyrics? In visual novel, you don't do lyrics in songs. God damn it.
Well now, little bear, be a good girl for mana and come peacefully.
Veronica is shown to be smiling with gleeful joy. This is evil smile, by the way. Some might say that she looks as she hopes the blue-haired girl does not comply with her wishes. Hesitating from the woman's dangerously vulgar presence, she edges on.
Why the hell do I need to go with you, huh? What could the higher-ups possibly want with me? That is something you will have to ask them once you arrive there in Freight. I simply was told to retrieve you, and that is what I'm going to do.
Wow, you sure are a lab dog, aren't you? Veronica grips her latent stuff and magic can be seen flowing from the top.
Please do not make me use force.
Wendy takes a moment to look back at the people watching, then at Hibiki, who's holding a sad expression. She tries to read further into the girl's expression, sensing they want to interfere in some way, and something seems to be holding her back. Wendy turns around and looks back at the priestess.
Fine, I'll go.
Suddenly one of the kids familiarly got in her way.
No! You can't take away big sister! She's nothing wrong!
The kid sticks his tongue out at Bishop and refuses to let her take away her big sister.
What do we have here? A troublemaker, I presume.
Without hesitation, she summons what seems to be a white orb of light from her staff and jolts the young boy, throwing him out of the way. Ooh, you are dead. Wendy, shocked by this act of violence, yells at the so-called priestess.
What is wrong with you? He's just a kid. Have you no shame?
The priestess laughs under her breath.
Oh, condemn. That was enough to kill him. It was simply a love tap. I told you I'm here to capture you by any means necessary, no matter who gets in my way. That was a child!
The woman still holds her smile, for it had not faltered for even a moment. During this whole interaction, Wendy grits her teeth, her fist clenched as she stares at the boy who was injured. The companions of the church have all rushed his aid, examining his body and determining any quick first aid tactics. Fuming by the unnecessary act of violence, Wendy turns back at the old room and starts getting ready to fight this priestess.
Well, if you're going to harm an innocent cat who didn't do anything wrong, then I don't care what your position in the church is, bitch! Oh, that is me little resisting. You bitch! I'm not going anywhere until I knock some sense into you.
Wendy says, after jolting straight in the priestess's direction. As a blue aura surrounds her, she charges forward, preparing to land a fist on the smirk she grew to hate. As she attempts to strike at the priestess, Wendy is taken by surprise as she's shot with a beam of condensed light. She screams out pain from the intense blow, and only a few seconds pass before she hears maniac laughter being emitted from the distance.
Silly girl, you may be a goddess, but even the most powerful gods are subject to divine light. My ability, Almighty Light, allows me to conjure up herbs of absolute divine energy and concentrate it in my staff. No demigod or demon is immune to its holy rays.
Well, I mean, she has ultra healing, so... She shoots an array of attacks at Wendy that completely immobilizes her.
She's right, those divine spheres are highly concentrated beams of magic and effects can harm both good and demons. You can fight her on your own.
And who's she supposed to fight with, you? Come on, useless one, shut up. The divine light that had already plugged the girl's body prevented her from conjuring up the spirits to her aid, rendering her powerless.
Your parts are composed of the Phoenix Arenat, which means you regenerate quickly. So, I can punish you to my heart's content.
The woman then charges several amounts of energy balls, each one of them aiming for the blue-haired heroine. Without remorse, she shoots them straight at her target. Upon fire, a large cloud of dust can be surrounding the ground. Wendy had previously laid, leaving the onlookers to believe she had met her demise.
No,
Hibiki says from the sidelines. The Archbishop smirks herself, feeling elevated by her dominance in the battle. However, when the dust settled, it revealed the silhouette of another person standing before Wendy. This man had spiky brown hair and golden eyes. He wore a white button-down and black pants, as well as holding a long extended crook to his left hand.
Sorry I'm late, Wendy.
Huh?
It's...
What was his name? Jean Mori. Oh, there we go. Wendy, look up at the character who came to her rescue. As the maid before her ran to look at her, Wendy recognized the face of her long-lost childhood friend.
Jean!
Within a small urban house in the city of Tokyo, two children can be seen playing in their living room.
No fair, you suck to pick the game today. No, I said the one who makes it home first from school go today gets to pick the game. No fair. No fairness, son. You know you're much faster than me. How is it my fault? Aren't boys supposed to be much faster than girls? Don't blame me because you're a wimp. That sounds so mean. Oh, lighten up, I'm just teasing you.
The girl then throws herself on the young boy, edging him to hug her. No matter how mad the boy got, once he familiarized himself with her warmth, it often diminished the grudges he may hold.
Just wait, son, one day I'll be even faster and stronger than you. Just you wait.
Which is now, I guess. Wendy's eyes bulge as she views the man before her. This man turns his torso to her direction, allowing Wendy to look straight into his golden eyes.
Shin?
It was him. She was sure. It's been an entire year since they separated. A year since a demon attacked them and threw a wrench in the course of their lives. A year. And yet Wendy couldn't understand.
How? How did he look so different? Hey, are you really Sheen? My Sheen?
Wendy, what's the matter with you? Of course it's me.
Seriously? Why do you look so different?
Hey?
Your eyes, very gold, and very sharper too. And your body used to be scrawny and wimpy, but now...
Oi!
How do you get so strong and tall? It's all been in the air.
The two take a moment to simply stare at each other. Wendy? Not to interrupt you, but don't you think there is more important things going on right now? Like, who the hell is this lady and why is she attacking?
Forget that. I won't answer.
Seemingly having enough of this squabble, the Archbishop shoots an energy blast in the direction.
Man, what's this? Could it really be
Shane, what's she talking about? The people huddled up by the church watching these events transpire and look in awe upon the new man's arrival. Isn't it? It's really him. He's even taller in person. More chatter begins to erupt from the spectators before the voice of Hibiki can be heard screaming out.
It's him! It's the Pharaoh!
Wendy was able to hear Hibiki scream out in the distance.
Pharaoh?
Wendy looks shocked upon this revelation.
Tayo, what's the meaning of this? You ready, Pharaoh?
Yeah, I suppose so. It's kind of complicated. It really has been a while, Wendy. I'm so glad to see you again, truly. Tayo says, looking back at their opponent. But first, I'd rather deal with this person. Veronica smiles back at the newly arrived individual. You, why attacked my nation?
Nation?
Wendy can be seen visibly shaken by his declare, holding a face of embarrassment.
I taught him to stop that. I expect to see you here. We're not supposed to be linked with another group of demons in Luxor.
Tayo stares blankly at the cold woman, feeling rather upset that his first real reunion with his Nessan had to arrive in such dire circumstances. He takes a moment to look over Wendy's wounds. His heart is set at ease as he sees the phoenix's flames taking effect as she has already started to heal.
To answer the question, I'm Veronica. Von Astre of the Roman Orthodox Church. I've been sent here by the Pope to retrieve that woman by any means necessary.
The Pope, that son of a bitch. Tayo thinks it over for a moment. Why would the Pope want Wendy of all things? Don't trust that. If the Pope wants something, you don't trust that. Come on. I am the Pharaoh, the patron of Luxor, Tayoshin TATEGAMI. Did you just use your own name for the character? TATEGAMI is the name of the developer. The god of gold.
Gold.
Archbishop of the Roman Orthodox Church, you are trespassing sacred grounds and have attacked my people. I demand you to surrender at once. The boy says with sternness and determination. Wendy stirs up the man in the Ave. Post the resurrection, she's been separated from her dear childhood friend for about a year now. So many questions start swarming in her head. What happened to him after they separated? How is he now the Pharaoh of Egypt? But most importantly,
why is he so different now?
I mean, technically you changed as well, right? Blue hair, blue... Maybe she had blue eyes, but... The man before her just spoke with utmost confidence and authority. He stands before her not as her weak and insecure childhood friend, but as a man who has accepted his role and the responsibilities that have come with it. Not to mention his build is a lot more defined now. Before he clocked in at 5'11", being shorter than even her, but now he stands around 6'2", with his shoulders broadened and his arms being visually muscular, and he's always been taller than me. Even before. She concludes he must have gone through similar training as she did. Did he also train with a god? And if he did, which one? Wendy, she's not responding. What the hell does she want? After being spoken to, the girl is pulled out of her inner thoughts.
Beats me. Showed up here not long ago, spouting also being the head church's safeguard. Then when I didn't comply with going back with her, she assaulted one of the orphans.
Tayo looks back at the church, his eyes gazing over the crowd before noticing that one child who's notably injured. In all his years of knowing, Wendy has come to know many things about her. Her unyielding desire to better herself, her love for pop culture, and her unwavering willingness to help those around her. Part of the reason he was able to take the role of the Pharaoh was due to his aspiration to be as strong as her. But the one thing he has come to truly understand about her is her indisputable love for children, and with that love came only hate for those who would harm them in any way. After experiencing a rough childhood herself, being forced into acting and being stripped of her young by a selfish mother, Wendy had no tolerance for those who would damage the psyche of a prepubescent kid before they had a chance to grow into their person. So it stands without question that any sense of reasoning had been thrown out the window. The moment this priestess showed up and attacked the young boy. I see. There are a lot more questions. I want to ask a lot more things I want to say to you, but, well, all that can wait. Wendy stands up now, fully healed and preparing for battle again.
I knew I could count on you, Shane.
The boy in question smirks before lifting his gold crook into the air. The blue-haired girl does the same with her sword, standing next to her chat friend as they both mimic each other's pose.
Hey.
What's so funny?
It's like when Ichigo and Tinko first teamed up.
Of course you'd make a Kamen Rider reference right now.
You both are going to take me on then?
The two grip onto their weapons before giving another mutual look.
Let's show this bitch what we're made of.
Right. The last words before the battle had been exchanged, as the firing duo dashed forward toward the point fix. Verika laughs before charging an array of around 12 white orbs around her, shooting them straight at the approaching pair.
Her attacks are made of highly condensed magic, don't let them hit you.
Wendy screams out before the two separate from one another, now running in opposite directions. The lasers start honing into them, separating and following them in suit, forcing them to attempt parrying the beams of light away from them. They slash them through each clash and swing, getting them progressively closer to their target. Another wave of lasers shoot forward, this time the majority heading in the direction of the golden-eyed boy.
Sheen!
Wendy screamed out in dismay, but the boy was prepared using his crook, so he parries all the lights away from him. Viewing that Wendy was away from line of fire, he proceeds to shoot a more concentrated golden laser at his opponent. The fiery blast seemingly overtakes the endowed woman, but their hopes are immediately dissolved after seeing the priestess surrounded by a white force field, protecting her from the scorching flames. Jesus, he wants to punch that face so much.
I see, so that's as far as the compatibilities go. What a shame. I thought I was going to get more fun of this. I expect better from you, Pharaoh.
Who said he's not holding back? The two run towards each other to strategize.
An idea?
Well, I do have trump card. It's kinda the amalgamation of everything I've gone through during my journey, but even then, I'm not sure if it's enough to beat this one. When he looks back at the woman in question, seemingly running out of patience.
You tell me, if other Demigods are like this bitch, then I don't want to meet any of them.
Upon saying this, she gripped her sword and Tayo does the same.
In any case, I hope you're ready for round 2.
The air around them starts to thicken, as the unyielding woman before them starts to charge up more light spheres.
That's quite enough!
A sound voice yells out before them. The priestess is seen immediately taking a knee, which completely activated her abilities. The pair turn back to view the inhibitor of the voice. An old hunchback woman with a large mole on her face can be seen walking over to them. This elder is wearing a signature black sister outfit with a silver ankh hanging from her neck.
Mother Gertrude, I forgive you for transgressions. It was unbeknownst to me that you were located here.
The change in voice and attitude was taken into consideration by the pair as they gazed at the elderly woman. Jesus.
Veronica, have you never seen me behaving in such a vulgar fashion? Have you not remembered me from your days under my care? Please forgive me, Mother. I thought you with my excitement to shadow that assignment. I only desire to test the Phoenix's power if those two were a clash with a powerful demon.
Bullshit.
Very well, but even so, your actions against these two exceed your reasoning. Not to mention the damage you delivered to the church and its children. I'll be speaking to the Pope regarding your vulgar actions here today.
Like Pope would care, that asshole. The priestess is silent as she continues to kneel before the nun.
As for Rito, please forgive her for the abrasive nature. She has always been rather a troublesome girl.
I'd be like, not forgiven. The pair not too keen on being almost purged out of existence by the abrasive woman is left with a bitter aftertaste.
Are you kidding me? That bitch almost killed us.
Wendy is seemingly ready to take her frustration out on the nun, causing Tayo to try and hold her back. After the pair calm down and re-examine the situation, the older woman takes this as a chance to introduce herself.
It's not me, both. I'm Brother Gertrude, and I'm seen as the Holy Mother.
Oof.
to the members of the Egyptian Orthodox Church throughout all locations. First and foremost, I would like to thank you once again for your aid in rescuing the orphan children, and once again I offer my apologies for Lady Veronica's prior actions. But it seems like she was sent here directly from the Pope to retrieve you. Young girl, I'm aware you may still be a novice in this world, but that be mistaken. A call from the Pope himself is not something to be trifled with.
I couldn't care less.
The Pope? Yes, the people are the patrons of the people's religious beliefs around the world, including the demigods. He is hailed as the most divine individual in the entire globe.
By who?
If this man is in the audience with you, then it is your duty as the Demigoddess to comply with his wishes.
And why would he want to speak with me of all people, huh? The priestess, who had remained silent, decided to answer this question.
The Pope would like to interrogate you for the time being. You are considered to be a fugitive.
A fugitive?
Yes, she is to be put on trial under suspicion of being in cahoots with an evil god.
An evil god? He looks over 20, only to be met with a look of guilt and shame.
How could they know about it? There is a lot that I need to explain, but I suppose I can go over all that with you later.
Wenders back to Mother Gertrude before speaking.
Well, I'd like to clarify that I was never against going with her. I'd only want to be made aware of the situation concerning my retrieval. If you think it's my best interest, then I will gladly venture out to meet the Pope.
I would rather not. Tayo smiles at this, as he is once again reminded of Wendy's unwavering determination to act in these types of situations. Alright then, but I will be coming with you as well. Wendy smiles back at him, as Tayo's only concern is her safety and well-being. The group now set out to their next location, the place where the source of all faith is united and cultivated as one. Oof, and probably is one of the most evil places, actually. The central cathedral within Rome, the Vatican. New chapter? I thought so. Let's end the episode.
The Vatican, chapter 10.
Alright. Let's end it. We'll continue tomorrow. Huh. I would rather save over here. And then we'll proceed. Well, I would personally not go. Pope calls for me? I couldn't care less. Come on. It's ridiculous. And let's end with that message. Yeah, that's end the video. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed.
As usual, if you did, consider liking the video.
If you're new around, consider subscribing. And I wish you a fantastic day. Bye bye.